Hello, how you guys doing? This is Ayanda Sokhela. So today I decided to have my own podcast. The reason why I decided to actually have my own podcast is because there's a lot of opinions of other people. We have a podcast from Johannesburg, we have a podcast from Pretoria, we have a podcast on Cape Town. Like everybody has their own opinion beside Durban traders and how do they view things. Because it's a whole different ball game when you're comparing forex traders from Jozi, Pretoria, and all that. So it's a whole different ball game. So first of all, I just want to get in straight to the topic, starting with the main topic that I've been talking with top traders regarding FS goats, né? FS goats, their downfall and their fall off and all those stuff. So I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I once saw their post saying that they're coming to Durban. They're gonna be having offices in Durban. For those who are in Durban. So it's very. I said they're gonna have a very hard time, because here in Durban, guys, like a lot of people have learned forex, especially from the era of Go Forex. Yeah, from Go Forex, those guys touch a lot of people in forex. So from Sandile Shades, because Sandile HFI started here in Durban before it even blew up to other countries and all those stuff. So it started here in Durban, and the Go Forex started here as well as one of the biggest forex group ever. It go for bigger than FS Goals. Or Abo Andile Mycel, those guys were really big. Our cabs, so for them coming here in Durban was always gonna be a tricky one to actually bet for my clients and all those stuff. They didn't even last 3 months. Basically, they didn't last 3 months. Like honestly, guys. Speaking about Go Forex, like I've saw them like this. It's hard to actually say you have never saw it Go Forex if you're on social media, like their success and all those stuff, their cars and all those stuff. But here in Durban, we don't know them. Like honestly speaking, we don't know them. There's no you can't say, like I always hear Ngobile says that they're the most influential group in the forex industry. How can you say they're the most influential group but they have never done anything here in Durban? And I'm sure there are other provinces that they have never done anything. They might be big, they might be big at Joe's and Pretoria, but here in Durban there's nothing much you can say about them. Personally, as a mentor, I've taught so many people. I've taught over 5,000 people, over 5,000 students with forex world changes alone. I have the most successful group community in South Africa for 5 years, actually having a signal service and all those stuff consistently. I have never met even one student Salah at Durban that comes from FX codes. It comes from FS codes. So I don't know their work. I saw their style of trading is, for me, it's just basic. It's just trend line and all those stuff. It's not something that I can say, oh this guy is a Lamachitan swim. Well, no, taking no disrespect and all those stuff, but there's nothing really big that can actually say, for me, they are the biggest group in the game. So they were never gonna be successful here in Durban. I think it was just the end of their story with forex industry. That's why they are based in Cape Town now. So if you are a mentor, you're planning to actually teach people in Durban, guys, you have to be having something really special to actually for those people to come to you. Bezokeleza izinto zakho, because a lot of people have been trained here in Durban in forex buyers. People in Durban knows how to trade, so there's a lot of people who have learned forex. So you have to be really, 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 really good. Like there's something unique. You can't just come on a trend line and expect people to join you just because you have a fancy car and all those stuff. It doesn't work. That's why we have a lot of follow off of forest companies and all those stuff, because of they are not really teaching something different. Well, they won't come to fund and then ended up they are losing clients because of value yabo is not that good. So those are the stuff. I don't know, the FS code guys. There are so many people who claim they are big on social media, but here in Durban, they are not big. They are called Jason. Our Jason is super big in Pretoria and stuff, but here in Durban, trust me, he won't survive here in Durban because it's a whole different ball game here in Durban. Our people here come here with, I don't know about Baset, but people, when you come here, you have to have real skill. I'm not saying he doesn't have skill, but here he's not big. He might be big on social media. He might be big on 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 Instagram and all those stuff. But here in Durban, guys, it's a whole different game. So I want to talk about, since we're on the Jason Noah topic and stuff. I want to talk about forex traders having brokers. Sorry about that. So forex traders having brokers, guys, is crazy now. Like, I'm sure you guys are seeing every mentor is popping up with their forex broker. I saw okay, let's just count the popular one: Jason Nord, Alpha, coach with FBK, uh, coach with FBK. I saw Unaidu with Rock FX. I saw Uzakes with, I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's called Malmo. Yeah, well, so there are so many gurus, so-called gurus, who are actually coming up with their own brokers now. Yeah, well, so is it something good or is something bad? It's something very interesting how easy it is to actually access, for any individual to actually access and actually have their own broker, a license, because they are really licensed brokers. They're in the license OPD. It's something very hard to actually get. It's something that you don't just get. So it's very interesting how these traders are actually getting brokers. But some of them don't really last with my broker, because to actually run a broker, honestly, I was also on the same trail of actually having my own broker. Guys, to actually run a broker, it's super hard. Like, it's super expensive. It's super expensive to run a broker. So, because I had a mentor. My mentor was Umzamo, from Antler Capital. He is the first black person to actually run a forex broker. Before all this, yeah. So, about that, with forex buyers, a broker was called Antalad Capital. Ne? Antalad Capital was the first black person to actually run a forex broker. Was the first black person to actually run a broker in a ZAR account. Like, all the brokers has a ZAR account. So I sat down with him and he break it down everything with me. So Zukazela, to be aware when you're selecting a broker. First of all, a broker that is what you really need to actually run a broker. Like any business, you need funds, but on a forex broker you need a lot of funds. Actually, to pay a MetaTrader, because MetaTrader is actually rented. There's a company called MetaTrade that runs MT4 that you rent for monthly. The last time I checked, it was 2 years ago. I think it was 24,000, ne? 24,000 per month. And then masukuba ne back end. So back end obviously is when you actually seeing traders kusibarana kanjani, when are they placing their stop loss, where are they, how many are losing, how much are you making as a company, and all those stuff. So if back end, now I think it's round of about 11,000 per month, if back end. And then there's the staff. Basically, obviously you need a staff for account management, people to call their clients, to make deposits, to assist them, and all those stuff. So that's another amount of money, because the last time I checked, I'm an account manager, don't earn nothing less than 7,000. So basically, you just need a assistant 60k per month, ne? 60k per month, and just know that's usaqala ngani. So musaqala broker, imali zobungayenzi. Zobungayenzi imali. So sorry, forgive me guys, I have a bit of a flu for those who don't know. So zobungayenzi imali for a couple of months. So basically you're gonna be running a business with zero profit. So for you to actually to make it on the game is you need to promote big time, and to promote it's a lot of money. The YouTube ads, the Facebook ads, the Instagram reels are a lot of money as well. So you need a lot of money to actually run a broker. So most of these brokers that run my mentors are on Facebook and all those stuff. Are my white label. So my white label are a bit cheaper. Now my white label is like it's like Nando's, ne? Nando's and then Petro. So you just bang pants with a certain big company. So most of them bang pants with my brokers who are actually running. And then what I call them, most of them, they are not just broker owners. They are called super IPs. Super IPs. It's almost like a broker, but who run a pants with broker. It's called a super IB for those who don't know. So most of them are my super IPs. They're not really running AMA brokers, and some of them are running AMA license of AMA broker. So most of the popular brokers that actually love doing the white label, it's IC Markets. I don't know with Vals Markets and Trade 245 because they've been there for quite some time, and they've been behind a lot of AMA traders. They're also probably there is a white label there, but you need to have a lot of clients, a lot of followers. They don't go chasing. They have a lot of clients, followers and stuff. So it's easy for them to like pick up in order for them to run a broker is even successful. So those are the stuff that you need. So it's kind of tricky, guys, because of my brokers are they have a huge spread. Because ngithi rana ngaphansi kwenye broker. So assistant for instance barana ngaphansi kwa CM Trading. So CM Trading mhlawumbe une spread esu2, yabo. So since we white label ngaphansi kwa CM Trading, wena uzomela uede esakhe spread mhlawumbe nawo ede u2 and then seku4. So now CM Trading wa uzothatha u2 wakhe nawo uthatha u2 wakho, yabo. So it becomes a huge thing, but a lot of people don't pay attention to those things. They just want to trade. I don't know why. They don't pay attention to spread. They don't pay attention to licenses. They're not paying attention to the small details that really makes a broker, and they are really important. So, guys, I'm not gonna say anything bad because there's nothing really bad, but you have to like pay attention. Go on, and my details now that I've just explained to you. In order for you to run a broker. So bear in mind, take notice, most Alama brokers are run Ilama Forex traders is that AMA MT5. So MT5 is the cheapest server you can rent. So for me personally, I wouldn't trade with a broker that only have an MT5 because there's a big red flag for me. It's a red flag in such a way that this broker doesn't have money. So what if ngishaya imeter today, I make $1 million, ngishaya imeter and then ngifuna withdrawal? Obviously ucabana kuzoba nama excuse ukuthi ngibarobhile, my trading was manipulation because they can't pay me. They're only paying a server a cheap which is MT5, ne? MT5 is the cheapest server with Forex. So if programming MT5 is a flag for me. It's always a flag. If programming now .com, you have to have .com for sure. What's the domain? What's this guys mean business? I don't want to see a broker .net or no it's OSI, yeah, something like that. So I don't like a broker that has those things. For me, those are a flag for me to actually choose a broker. So those are the stuff that there are a big flag. So I hope Amachita will actually run brokers, because we don't need another fall off with Forex, because the Forex has had a fall off. We have lost a lot of people who had a huge impact, and even an image embi, yabo, for abantu who had big names. People like Cabo, Jablan Ngobo, people have big names with and about Sunday Shays. So we don't need a bad something that is something everyone's there bad in such a way that they cannot run their brokers, because people will lose money. Yeah, well, so people will lose money and then it will make bad. So I don't wish that to happen. I wish that Amashita will actually run their brokers and people will be happy. But just bear in mind what I've just explained. So last topic is today is JP market being back, guys. Justin was man. I'm just gonna be honest, man. Like, I don't know what is happening with Justin, with JP markets. I don't know what is happening with JP market. I've been waiting forever. Like, it's by February, so they won the cat case. They'll be back, and they're busy running my statement and all those stuff. Like, I don't understand, guys, why it's taking so long for us to actually get our funds. I don't know. Yeah, well, it's taking forever, Face. It's really taking forever. But being Justin coming back, I know Justin is a super smart guy, and he has a lot of money. And trust me, Justin has been with industry while my brokers behind. Yeah, well, so it's not like he left the industry. He was there, yeah, well, but privately this time. So JP market being back will be a huge turnaround for a lot of people. Trust me, I was an IB also Justin, so I know I'm a fans of maybe now. People had a lot of money, guys. Like I once explained, people had a lot of money. Like IB Poliam was close to 5 million, and I didn't even have a lot of people. So people have a lot of money. It will be I want you must to Yabu Justin, one of them. It will be one of the best December for a lot of people. So I don't know what's taking Justin so long. Who's the Abu Isama fans? Like, I don't know, honestly. I don't know the relocation and all those stuff. It's the same as what is happening to my Forex fans. I don't know what is happening, why it's taking them so long to actually to get it over with. Just get straight to the point, get wrong, no man, right? Fine, the also Justin or rise was rise. I'm fine now. About unreleased my fans, Justina Lung is server back, and let's get back to business. So it's gonna be really interesting, because you know Justin is a powerhouse. Is a powerhouse of a Forex broker. We can't deny how Justin can steal everybody's clients. And knowing that there are a lot of AMA brokers who are doing very good in terms of marketing. I don't know in numbers, because in Justin, I know his numbers. I know how much money deposits had, how much money did people withdraw. Like this broker inject to her, it's RCS, ne? RCS. Those guys are doing a very beautiful job in terms of their marketing. I think marketing Yabo is on point. They are doing a very good job, but are they doing numbers? Because isn't it Angel, you just see them at Josie, you see them at Pretoria or a goal, but here in Durban there's no RCS. No one knows in RCS. La machitala aswabona in Durban. So are they doing well in numbers? So that's another thing you need to consider. So Justin did well in numbers. He had offices everywhere. Durban, they had an office in Mhlanga, they had an office in Cape Town, Josie, Pretoria, and all those stuff. So he was all over the place. So him coming back is gonna be a really, really interesting fight with with these brokers are second. It will be very good for the industry. So let's just hope that Justin is Oboya and we gotta get our funds back. So if you like the procast, guys, just comment below and tell me what do you like about this procast, and like and subscribe before Musha, and tell me if you should continue having this procast, continue having this kind of conversation. If you like the procast, just click the like button to show me it's okay. People like this. Let me just continue, because this is my first ever Forex podcast here in Durban. So bye for now.